fans, shit. Come on, bro.
21 mil.
Ain't no fans, bitch.
You don't come back up. Hey, bro,
I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Come on, bro. Come on, 21 mil. Come on, bro. Come on, yeah, let go, bro. Be a fucking man. Yeah, be a player, bro. I'm not no fan like that.
I'm right here, bro.
We ain't doing no shit.
Right here, bro. Ain't nobody saying that. You the one saying it, bro. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Go block, boy. Hey, you're blocking.
Hey, it's your boy Modog here. Did you see that video with the Raiders fan and Donald Penn, the O-line for the Raiders, getting ready to go at it? Typical Raiders right there. Well, Chargers and Raiders this Sunday in Oakland. I think this is the second to the last game we're going to be in Oakland before the Raiders move to Vegas and no longer even in California. So they might even have Derek Carr come back. He's been injured, I think, for the last week or two, and they're going to bring him back a little too early. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I guess the Raiders need all the chance they get, because if the Chargers happen to beat the Raiders this Sunday in Oakland, we knock the Raiders down to the bottom of the division. That's right. Chargers, the team with one win, can knock the so-called Super Bowl bound team to the bottom of the division. Team that started off 2-0 is now 2-3. Now, they lost games with Carr, so even with Carr doesn't mean they're going anywhere. But without Carr, they're definitely not going anywhere. So, Chargers, Raiders. Chargers has got off their first win of the season against the Giants. And apparently, Brandon Marshall is officially out for the season. The Chargers injured like 4 of their wide receivers. Carr is coming back injured. He's not going to be at 100%. And I don't know how many sacks did the Chargers have on him last year. I know Bosa had 4 on him last year alone. That's not including Ingram and everybody else. I don't know if that's such a good idea to have someone come back when he's not at 100%. But like I said, I understand. Because if we happen to beat the Raiders will be number 4. Back at the bottom again. I don't really know any Raiders YouTubers. I think I might have seen Raider bin ones. The only Raider fan I ever was on here was Pistol 213, but I know he don't do videos no more. So I'm actually predicting the Chargers to get their second win, but it's only going to be by 3. We got Nick Novak back, so we shouldn't be really missing any field goals for the most part. We don't have Josh Lambo costing us the game last year against the Raiders in Oakland. And that was a high-scoring game. And we only lost by 3 that game. And we only lost by 3 when they faced us in San Diego last year. Raiders and Oakland are a tough rivalry. I don't really see them overwhelming us. I don't see us overwhelming them with points. I know we're coming on here to talk trash to each other, but I'm just saying what it is. I don't think one team's going to dominate the other that much. I think, if anything, maybe no more than 10 points. So that's my predicament of the Chargers-Raiders game. But I'm predicting the Chargers are going to win. Like I said, Carr is not 100% right now. If Carr was 100%, then I wouldn't be so sure. Because even though the Chargers got a lot of good players, and we only have really one main injury with Jason Verrett, I mean, I'm sure we got other injuries, but I'm talking about one main season-ending injury. We don't, we just have bad coaches making bad calls. So it just depends on our coaches making the calls. But I just find it hilarious how the Raiders player and a fan was going at it. And I'm going to leave you with this. Here's a video of what happens with Raider fans. It doesn't matter if they win or lose. They like to fight. If they're not fighting with other fans, they're fighting with each other. So, and I think this is all over a taxi or Uber driver. I think Raider fans like to be Raider fans just so they can fight. That's all. Modog signing out. Rock the Raiders. Let's go Chargers. We only have 2 more chances to beat them left in Oakland before they move to Vegas. Let's take advantage of this shit.
Let him out! Yeah, they were fighting over an Uber driver. They fucked the Uber driver cars up. That's why you don't.
Not going anywhere for a while? Grab a Snickers.